Hi and welcome to my first tutorial on corn silk. My YouTube channel is Jen's Bakey Cakey. So today it's going to be a small tutorial for my first one, but I think an important one. I'm going to talk about how I use corn silk in some of my cakes, on mostly my sculptures. I use it for hair to make it look like my sculptures have realistic hair. So this is the one I'm working on now at the moment for a tutorial. Probably can't really see it very well. But so this is the corn silk. And I'm going to show you the different ways you can use it, the ways you can colour it, and the ways you can straighten it, plait it, all that. Here we go. So corn silk is basically from corn on the cob. So you buy corn on the cob in any shop really. In Ireland, Super Value, Tesco's, anything, fruit and veg shop. And they're mostly in season in July to September. That's when I noticed that they're in the shops anyway. So you buy the corn. This is about 4 corn on the cob, so you don't get a lot. It's just a little string that you pull out of it when you open the leaves. So what you have to do when you pull them out, gather them up and dry them out. So how you dry it out, it's easy. You just leave it to one side and dries out within 3 to 6 days. It depends on how warm it is and so on. But if you need it to dry it out quick, what I do is throw it in the oven. Throw it in the oven for 1 to 2 minutes on a low heat. Keep an eye on it because it burns and shrivels up really, really quickly. So I even leave the oven open slightly and have a look in. So that's kind of goes wiry and really dry. So that's that. You keep it for as long as you want. Put it in a little bag to the side and just keep them to one side so you always have some there handy. What I'm going to show you now is what I've done for this little man. I straightened his hair out a bit. I didn't want it curly and wiry this time. So what I'm going to show you, this is the way I straighten the corn silk. I'm not sure how anybody else does it. First I was like, oh, I'll use an iron. That didn't work. So this is what I do. I do use an iron, but not a proper iron. I use this hair straighteners, which I bought in pennies in Ireland. It was €10. I forget what the penny's called in England. Will come to me. But yeah, so you can get these for really cheap. You don't just use the one that you already have because that would be dirty. So buy a new one and use it just for your cake stuff. So I'll keep this on for a few seconds. This heats up really fast. And I turn it off. It's hot enough. It will burn. Don't leave it down beside it. We'll set everything on fire. So just, it singes very fast. So, but it straightens it really well. So it's falling there, so you do lose a bit of sweet corn silk. So that's okay, you can gather it up later. Get it really straight. I'm just going to give you a quick example. There you go, so straight corn silk. You can get it straighter than that, do a bit at a time as well before you straighten it. Just pull it out because it's very wiry and twisted up just before you start straightening it. Can you eat corn silk? Yes. Is it tasty? Not really. It doesn't really taste like anything. I tasted it, maybe a bit grassy. There's health benefits to it and all, you can research it, but yeah, it's edible, but it doesn't taste like sugar. It's kind of grassy. So yeah, I'm going to colour it for you. This is how I kind of figured out how to colour it the best way. Can't go painting it, you never get it coloured. So if anybody out there has a spray gun machine, you can get them pretty cheap online for €40 or something like that. You only need a basic one. So this Viking, if you want to do his hair red, that's what I'm going to do. I'll show you how to do that. So let's colour this in. Let's test it first on the paper. There we go. On a low one. Mix it up a bit. Yeah, that's looking good. Inside. Yeah. This blows everywhere. Learned the hard way, it just went everywhere. So you can just hold it in your hand. Gets your hand a bit messy, but it washes off pretty easy. So I'm just going to hold it down on the paper for now to show you. Make sure it doesn't go on my little man. Put it on low so it doesn't blow away. Yeah, pretty good. It's a bit Ronald McDonald looking. It's very orange, but the colour does lighten up overnight, so it will kind of look more natural. Just give it a bit more orange. There we go. There you go. So that's how I colour my corn silk. Yeah. So that's it really on corn silk. You can do loads of things with it, really plaid it and all, but I'm going to show you how to stick it on to my little piece. That would be good. There we go. Where's my little straight piece gone? Oh, okay. Quite easy. I just use, you can use edible glue. That's quite strong, really good. You can get them in any art cake equipment shop really. They're about €4. What I do is use Tylo powder, because you can get as much glue out of this as you possibly, it just goes on forever. You only need to use a little bit of Tylo powder with water, and it makes a good, I think, really good glue. I use it all the time, so just get a little bit of Tylo powder. This is a brand new one. I put too much in there, you only need to use a little bit. Mix it up. Okay. Magic glue. Here we go. I'll stick on the little straight piece onto his beard just to show you. Just going to put the glue on him. All you do is stick it on. It's a bit fiddly, you know, and then you need to maybe trim off some pieces. And also, it's really good, the glue, for manipulating the shape, or to get it to stand up slightly. Want to make it, stick them all together, all the little threads. Stick it down. That's it really. Sticking it. So easy. So effective. Shape it, cut it, whatever way you want. I'm going to give him more hair around here. And use the glue to just, you know, if it goes in on his eyes, just move it up there. Manipulate it whatever way you want. That's it really. That's corn silk. So I hope this was helpful. With my tutorials from now on, it's only a small one. I'm going to be teaching how to paint on cakes. All my tips and techniques that I've learned over the years. And to make little figures out of modelling chocolate. So hope you can join me. Take care.